Welcome back, my friends, to the Coliseum. GrizzlyMantes here, and we have quite a unique little contender. This one has been just sitting in my decks for, I don't even know how long. I tell you what, let's start from the beginning. Manaform Hellkite. If you're like me, you didn't realize this card existed until randomly you were looking through your collection and you went, what is that? Oh, it's some mythic dragon. Why do I have 4 of them? Oh yeah, because that just tends to be my luck with certain mythics. Now let's go through and read it. So we got a 4/4 for 4. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an XX Dragon Red Illusion creature token with haste, flying in haste, pardon, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell, exile that token beginning the next end step. Interesting. So I started thinking, well, what if I took like a mono red deck and tried to put some X spells in there? So let's see, what X spells do we have in the format? Well, we got Light Up the Night. Interesting little one. It's a nice little spin on the classic Fireball trope. Deals X damage to any target. It deals X+1 if you target a creature or a planeswalker. So a nice little middle ground between things like, you know, Magma Spray and direct damage. But then it also can flash back for 4, removing X loyalty counters from among planeswalkers you control. Interesting little detail. So I started thinking, you know, what if there's something here? Well, you know, let's go and give it a shot. Then we, of course, have Shatterskull Smashing. That one goes without saying. Be able to wipe opponents' creatures off the board and make big dragons. And so here we are. This is where I've ended up. Here be DAGRONS. I wanted to keep it, you know, I was originally going to go Is It, but I just ended up saying, you know what, let's just keep it mono red. We got all the tools we need, so let's just breeze through these. I mean, we got Spikefield Hazard and Strangle as our early 1-drop removal. And we already went over these bad boys. I have 2 Cinderclasm. This is definitely a wild card slot. Wanted to be able to have some form of board wiper. It was between this and Crush the Weak. It's debatable. Crush the Weak is better. However, this one has more flexibility, and being instant speed, I do like it a little more. At the same time, if you don't kick it, then the 2, if you have, we're just going to pretend from here on out that there is a Manaform Hellkite on the battlefield at all times, because that's the point of the deck, right? That is the magical Christmas land we hope to achieve. That being said, if you do not kick it, then the 2/2 sticks around. So end of your opponent's turn, you flash this, you know, you cast this for 2, boom, you got a 2/2 to attack with next turn. Not the worst deal. Dragon's Fire, I mean, come on, goes without saying. We're playing DAGRONS, we might as well have their fire. Orb of Dragonkind, now this one I've gone back and forth with. I literally, right before I started recording, I had these separated with 3 Magda on top of them. Because I just go back and forth on whether or not I like Magda or the Orb more. The Orb has the synergies with the Hellkite, not to mention it's another way of accelerating into our DAGRONS or refilling our hand after things have stalled a little bit. Magda is a threat, also accelerates. The thing that edged it out here, aside from the non-creature synergy with the Hellkite, which of course magical Christmas land, is the fact that Magda, it's going to eat removal. Will they always have removal? No, but most decks are built for it. And so it ended up losing ever so slightly. We may change that as these games go, because I just go back and forth. They're both very good cards. They both do what we need to do, but the Orb's going to stick in for now. It's just going to stick in. We'll see how that goes. Hopping over to the 3-drop. Nothing too surprising here. We've got Fable the Mirror Breaker, one of the best cards in the format. Not even going to talk about it. I got Igneous Inspiration. I always want to say ingenious. Igneous Inspiration. Not only is it removal, pulls something from our sideboard with Learn, but of course a 3-mana spell for triggering the Hellkite. And then Chandra. Chandra's the best card here. It's the other reason to go mono red. Not to mention the synergy with Light Up the Night. So we do have a way to flash it back. I mean, there's nothing new to say. Acceleration gets us from 3 to 5 for the purposes of Goldspan. And, of course, allows us to play cards. There you go. That's why we're mono red. That's why we decided not to go Is It. If we were to go Is It, I mean, I still, like, the original idea I had was the Royal Scions and that kind of thing. And then I'd have things like Prismari Command, that kind of stuff. And we may go there. But for now, I figured we'd start with the mono red, and then we can revisit this another time, if it even looks good. And then tap into the curve we already went over. DAGRONS, treasures, you get it. The mana base is what you'd expect for a mono red mana base. 4 Dens, 1 Crucible, Mountains, Field of Ruin. Gotta be able to handle those man lands. And then as far as the Learn board, I mean, again, nothing too surprising. But the Sciences, Start from Scratch, Exhibition. And then I do have 1 Fractal Summoning. I understand it's a bit out of place here. I guess that's one of those situations where Actually, you know what? This is a holdover from when I had Magda, because the logic was, well, you might be able to have a couple treasures sitting around, and then, boom, you can make a giant creature, trigger Manaform Hellkite for another giant creature. That's probably a bit too Magical Christmas Land. This could probably just be another Mascot Exhibition because it's going to serve the same purpose as the Fractal Summoning, except the Manaform Hellkite trigger gives the token haste. This is probably well into the realm of Magical Christmas Land, but I mean, that's the point of this deck, right? We are probably just going to get waffle stomped right into that grave, right into that drain. But you know what? Let's give it a shot. So before we get into those games, if you like what I do, if you're a fan of what I do, feel free to click like, click subscribe, come back. We're doing this kind of crap all the time. It's a blast. You should be involved. If you are interested, and if we do manage to get some wins, then at the end of this, I will go over the untapped.gg statistics, if there is any to go over, and we'll go from there. So if that's your jam, we'll see you at the end. Otherwise, I say let's get to the games. Boy, I hope everybody is ready for sweat season. I go first. I got stuff to do. This is not a very exciting hand, but we'll see what happens. Best case scenario, we go Fable the Mirror Breaker. Worst case scenario, we get pummeled. Holy Field of Ruin. Of course, it's a basic island, so these Field of Ruins are going to do absolutely nothing. Oh, no! Why do we got to start with Mill? In that case, we're going to Igneous Inspiration this bad boy. Oh, no, it's Super Mill. What do we get? Aha! I don't know if that's synergy or not. Thanks for the synergy, Mill. What else did he hit? Okay, what's next? Oh, there goes one of our DAGRONS. Oh, hey, there he is. Well, we got to put a nix in this one right now. Go get an Environmental Sciences, and that's all for us, sir. Dang, gonna have to go Fable the Mirror Breaker since I'm just clearly just in the mood to draw every Field of Ruin in my deck. 4 may seem like a lot, and truth be told it is, but just gonna look away. Ooh, interesting. Well, in that case, let's just go Manaform Hellkite. See if we can just try to do this, end this as quick as possible. So now we can go Environmental Sciences into Fable the Mirror Breaker and attack for 9. It's not the worst. Good gravy, dude. We get it. Where are we at? We're down to 28. All right. Does he have another one? Okay. Well, then. Let's see here. I think I like this plan. Alright, guys. Probably should have checked to see if there were any mountains left, but you know what? Yes. Just gonna shoot him for 1 here. Yeah. Get him. Alright. So what's the best thing that could happen next turn? We can generate a 5/5 light up the night, hit him for 5. Well, hopefully we can kill him. But then again, I only got 18 lands left, so he's got something crazy, like a... Oh my god, my heart skipped a beat. I thought I was dead, and then I realized, oh wait, I killed the crab. We're good. We're good, people. The crab is dead, and... Oh my god, here be DAGRONS! Eat it, Mill! You gotta celebrate the little things, right? Alright. Yeah, sure. This seems more than reasonable. Let's go Den, pass. We got Strangle already. We got Chandra into Mr. Hellkite, into Fable the Mirror Breaker. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Maybe go Chandra into Strangle, depending on what my opponent does. Ooh, you love to see it. Where's that orb? Boop.
I hope you like your hors d'oeuvres extra claw. You're looking a little singed.
You're looking a little singed. Oh. Sundu Mammoth. That's embarrassing. We can't do anything about it, but that's okay.
Give a toast? I'd love to.
It's probably like Manaform Hellkite. What does this card do? Nah, I'm sure people are aware of this thing's existence. We're probably just gonna get fought right out of this game. He's gonna be like, fight, attack. I really could have used an Igneous Inspiration there, but he's got the brawl. Bye-bye, board. Oh, he started so well, too. Mammoth!
Just when I was having a good time.
Right? That's exactly what I was thinking. Just when we were having a good time. Alright, we're gonna go Fable the Mirror Breaker. Let's go ahead and toss out this, let's get this orb out here, too. See if we can find another DAGRON. We are just probably going to get run over here. I'm trying to think of what we could be. Oh, he missed his land drop. No blocks here, kind sir. Ow, ow. Seeka's Chariot. The walls are closing in. I'm not really interested in more lands, so let's just get rid of both of them. Draw, draw. Interesting. We can hit his draw engine. We can sack the orb and see if we can find something better. You know what? I don't hate that idea. See if we can find a dragon. Let's do it. He's probably got more Blizzard Brawls, but you never know. Oh, there it is. Let's get the Hellkite out. And let's brace ourselves, because this is probably going to hurt. A lot. Not lying. This one's going to hurt. See, we're only allowed to beat Mill. Yep. I'm going to prep the good game, because if there's another fight spell here, it's just over. We should play Big Green. It's easy enough to play. You find your fight spells, you turn your creature sideways. Get it ready. Come on, just do it. Do it. Stop messing with us. I know you got it. What are you doing? Just target literally any creature. What? Stop it. Stop it. Pick. Oh my god, pick one. No, not that one, the other one. There it is. There we go. Okay, he figured it out. What are you gonna do, right? Okay, so we have learned weaknesses, or kryptonite, if you will, Kazundu Mammoth. Apparently. You know, I do appreciate that, despite how poorly this is going. Oh, yuck. That's gonna be a mulligan. How poorly this is going so far. Oh, that's much better. That they are letting us go, first quite a bit. I feel like the you know, the game feels a little bad after making me be on the draw for so much. I'm sure that's what it is. I'm going to try to hold the Shatterskull Summoning as long as I can. Ooh. For purposes of... Well, I got to do it next turn unless I draw another land. Anyways, purposes of Manaform Hellkite. Try to save the non-creature spells for as long as I can. Ooh, never mind. Now I don't have to. So I just like, what's going on my opponent's side of the board? Oh, here be DAGRONS, my friend. Here be DAGRONS. What you got? What you got? Cavalier? Yeah. We don't need to do that. Just bring out the aggro. Hellkite. Hellkite. I tried to... I literally took the words Hellkite, Dagron, and aggro, put it all together. Bring out the Hagron. Oh no, not a Brutal Cathar. Bane of my existence. Apparently I just cannot play a deck that will beat Brutal Cathar, but that's okay. Yes, I do have mountains. Let's go, Mr. Goldspan. Let's get this job done. He's got something holding priority. Oh, of course. Play with fire, I imagine. I don't think anything else is going to get the job done here. But we'll see. Boros Blitz. I'm glad this deck has taken off. I'm glad Sunrise Cavalier is actually getting the love it deserves. That's a really good card. Hey, look, it's a play with fire. It's a really good card. Good spin on the classic Trained Armadon with... I mean, I think the trope is Grizzly Bear with set mechanic, but I like Trained Armadon with set mechanic. Luminarch Aspirant. Aye, laddie. Aye, laddie. Bring on your Luminarch Aspirant. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we got enough. Wish I'd had my Dagron out here. Ask and ye shall receive. So I gotta do, I gotta hit it for... Deals 1 plus that damage instead, eh? I don't think there's any way for me to do this where I am able to both light up the night and... It deals damage 1 plus that targets a creature or player. But, Planeswalker. Anyways, I was thinking if there's a way for me to... Oh yeah, wait, now I can do it. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, should be able to do this. Counting. God. How many banes of my existence are there in this game? Counting certain 0-3 crabs that mill, certain brutal Cathars. Yeah, we're gonna end the turn. I'm just gonna hold this Shatterskull Summoning, because if this Manaform Hellkite sticks around, oh baby, it's gonna be big. Is he going after the Hellkite or the dragon? Oh boy. Granted, I'm not gonna get too cocky. You could just kill the Hellkite before I say anything, so I won't. Not saying anything. 1, 2. I'm not gonna block, dude. Just get your damage in. It ain't worth trading. Anyways, 4. So, we can make a 5-5 here. No blocks. Just hit me. Jeez. Is that so hard, dude? Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why not? Oh, baby. Here, be DAGRONS, my man. That was a thing of beauty right there. All it took was my opponent not doing a thing, and we could do ours. Alright. Okay. A little slow, but we at least have some removal, that kind of thing. Now watch, we're on the draw here. We don't want to see... Oh man, we're in my favorite level too. We don't want to see White Weenie, and this is like the White Weenie level. Whew. Oof. Might be on the wrong side of this one this time. We definitely need to... Well, we definitely need to find cheaper things. Yep. 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 Now it's out of Igneous Inspiration range. Did not draw the necessary Dragon's Fire to off him. We'll see what happens here. We could just get pounded. Cavalier? Nope. Aspirant. See where the counters go. If he just makes... Nope. He ain't dumb. He ain't dumb. He knows what he's doing. Yep. So now we got Manaform Hellkite into hopefully something. Or we got Fable the Mirror Breaker into hopefully something. Double Aspirant's gonna end our life. Alright. Ow, ow. And now are we dead? We may just be dead. Too slow, bro. Too slow. Let's hope this distracts him. Otherwise, yeah, we're just dead. We could have just thrown the Manaform Hellkite at him, but...
Watch me heat up the dance floor.
Oops, did I hit? Oops, I meant to hit good game. Boros Blitz gets its revenge. That's only fair. We clobbered it. It clobbered us. Such is the way of life. I wonder if a rule of thumb with this deck should be not to keep a hand unless it has... I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't follow my own rule of thumbs. But not to keep a hand unless it has early removal. So, like, this hand I'll keep because it's got... I mean, it's a good hand. I mean, okay. It's an acceptable hand. It's a keepable hand. That's the way to put it. We will see how good it is as things go. Oof. Esper slash... Oh my god, why am I blanking on this? Esper slash something that's not Esper. Yeah, I'm gonna hold up Cinderclasm. Just in case he does go with like a, just in case a Luminarch Aspirant pops its head up. If it doesn't, oh well. That works too. Kill that ninja. If only it was Creature and Planeswalker, how sweet would that be? Of course it'd be sweet, it'd be awesome. Want Fable the Mirror Breaker, or do we want Chandra? Let's go... We're not ramping in anything just yet, so let's go Fable. I wanted this hand last game, and last game's hand this game. But you know what? We'll make do. Ooh. Oh, Aspirant. The bane of my existence.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
You're welcome. I think. And he dead. Oh, my friend. So who's going from this hand? I think we'll just ditch the orb. I kind of want to keep this. Can't kill both. We can Chandra. We can Chandra, ping the Shizuku, and then Dragon's Fire away the Aspirant. Yeah, I only want to get rid of one. I like everything else here. Yeah, I can live with that.
Go ahead. Fight me as hard as you can. Give a toast.
The dialogue is pretty silly sometimes. Go ahead. You want to give a toast? Why can't people just finish their sentences around here, man? Keep plussing, bro. Yeah, there's certain things we don't want to see here, but at least this way the Chandra will keep the Kaitu from oof. That's one of the things I did not want to see, but hey, there we go. Keep this guy under control.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
We're looking a little singed. Alright, here we are, peeps. This could go very well, or my opponent could have removal.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Juicy. Juicy. If he attacks, do we block? I'm trying to think of what penalty there would be for such a thing. He ain't attacking, which means he ain't got the removal. Oh lord.
Let's bring things up to a simmer.
This gets removed or countered. Ooh. Hindsight, we could have waited and done a lot here, but just take out the Suzuki or send a 3/3 at it. Let's take it out. We could have gone Goldspan Dragon, but you know what? Let's just grab Environmental Sciences. Cast Environmental Sciences. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh, it's getting warm in here. We're going to attack with everybody but the original, because I sense a Wandering Emperor. We'll see if I'm wrong here. I could very well be wrong. What are the odds? I knew my opponent didn't have nothing. He's going to kill the 4/4.
But I'm going to end it.
Oh, kill the Kiki Jiki. Love it.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, 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 boop. Thanks, Bam. You guys did great. We'll try again next turn. Won't be quite as cool, but that was pretty cool. Fire it up. Good. This means removal spells are off the table.
Remember your training.
So it's at least going to go to 1, eh? Nothing wrong with that. Don't have enough to do both. Tragic. But we can do it second main, but of course that doesn't do anything with Manaform Hellkite. We really needed to hit. Actually, no, I ain't complaining. This has been fun so far. Boom. Down to 1.
Really cramping my style.
Interesting. Let's do some math here. It's 11. Play the dragon. We get a 1/1 out of the deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about no?
Little singed. Still have much to learn.
Yeah. I want to keep the 3/3, but I'm not going to get super greedy here. Let's make our 2/2. If only I had the mana to do it before. Alright, show me what you got. I want to see what you got. I'm at 22. I hope I don't die. Got this Den of the Bugbear hiding. Got this Field of Ruin waiting for that hive. I mean, you might as well. Although, I sense shenanigans. Anyone else here sense shenanigans? Okay.
Aw, party's over.
You did do some work, Chandra. I do appreciate you and all your love and beauty. But yes, the party is over. There it is. Well, let's see how close this gets us. 6. Unfortunate. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aww. Aww. Alright. Yep, it's just Den of the Bugbear. And then we'll go for the Light Up the Night next turn, hopefully. Try to finish this off. Kind of depends on what he's got. Firing up the old Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Love it. That means the only thing we have to worry about here was it hit me for at least 7? No. Oh, okay. Well, so there's hope. Hope is a good thing. Alright, so can he gain life that I'm aware of? Otherwise, I think I'm only going to hit him for 2 to avoid any shenanigans. We hit him for 2. We don't have to worry about Disdainful Stroke. We don't have to worry about Jawari Disruption. We only have to worry about Negate. Come on, tap out. Tap out. Alternatively... There's a Negate in his hand. This will suck, but it ain't the end of the world. There's not a Negate in his hand. I'm trying to think how this... You got him. You know what? I'm just going to blow up your Hive just in case. What? Watch, he's got something in his hand. I just gave him the win. Anything else? Oh, that's why. Duh. Well, that makes me a sad panda. Now I gotta wait another turn. Yeah. I don't know if these decks play Disdainful Stroke, in all honesty. It might have been a mistake, but in this case, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Now, I can't flash back the Light Up the Night just yet. I need a Chandra for that. What's that last card in his hand? Well, I'm gonna fire up the Den. I can't Reflection of Kiki Jiki it, because, of course, the land will just enter the battlefield tapped. So my goal here... It's just to fire up an attack. We'll see what happens. Good gravy. Alright, so he's got something. Opponent's drawn like a champ. To be fair, we did too. We just underestimated what was going to happen. Alternatively, actually no, this was the only thing we could do. I would say I could have played the Manaform Hellkite and copied it with Kiki Jiki, but it's not going to do anything this time. Man, hanging on by the seat of our pants. So what do we need to draw? Spikefield Hazard? / anything? Chandra, where you at, bro? I need you. Still need you. Igneous Inspiration, I need you too. Sure. That guy ain't coming back anytime soon. Sure. Tap out. Okay, he's tapping out for us. He's tapping out. He says, draw something good. Feels good, man. Feels good. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I don't want to hear it. I know. Bro, stop keeping two-landers. Stop keeping two-landers. But I got a bunch of 3-drops. I got a bunch of removal. This could be good. It could be, guys. This time could be different. But if I don't do it, then I won't know. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here we go. No, I'm not going to light up the Knight X1. Here we go, baby. Oh, Boros Blitz, here to punish me for my greed. Yep, what you got for me? Oh, Hopeful Initiate. That's a good one. Oh, double Hopeful Initiate. Those are good. Oh, boy. We're back in it, baby.
Don't think a fancy dress means I didn't come to the fight. Let's bring things up to a simmer.
If he just goes... Okay. Fair enough. So let's see. Strangle for 1, and then light up the Knight for 2.
So dark out.
Here. Be DAGRONS. We got the Igneous. Stop saying ingenious. Igneous Inspiration for the 3-drop. Let's see what happens. Bloodthirsty Adversary again. Three life. Get him. Time to make up this damage, baby. We got the answer to the Brutal Cathar. I ain't feeling terrible. Ooh, 10 of the Bugbear. If he just sends in that Bloodthirsty Adversary. I mean, granted, we do have to watch out for things like Valorous Stance. I have seen some Boros Blitz sporting it. But otherwise, here be DAGRONS. Alright, he's setting up. Get in there, baby. He ain't getting in there. That is interesting. Oh, he's protecting from the den of the Bugbear. Fair enough. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and get her done. This might be greedy, but I really want to finish this game as quickly as possible before they just overrun me. Because if he just goes with the, No, he had it! He had it all along! I have a surprise for you, Mr. Brutal Cathar. Just a little bitty surprise. Boop! So, he's got a play with fire or something similar. As long as it's not 1 white, the card that puts a shield counter on target creature, I will be okay. Oh, Boros Blitz. Hope you're not tired of seeing this matchup. This deck is, like I said before, this deck is awesome. Frustrations aside, with Brutal Cathar owning every deck I play. Just play less creatures, bro. This deck, I am so happy that this deck is taking off, and people are giving it the respect it deserves. Boros Aggro never gets any love. You cannot out-salt me, sir. I am like the Salt King. I am the Great Salt King. I literally own the mound. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's grab a Mascot Exhibition. Oh. So, anywho. Okay. Like I said, I ain't throwing my Den of the Bugbear into a into a play with fire, so let's just make an army. We have an army. We have a Hulk. It'd be better if I actually had a Hulk, but we have a Dagron. That's cool. That's good. Opponent goes first. Okay, we'll try it. I mean, it's got double Manaform Hellkite. That's literally why we're playing. Ew. Would much rather have this hand on the draw, but that's life. Luminarch Aspirant. Oh boy. Interesting. We gotta kill this thing like right now. And then we gotta save the Dragon's Fire for the next one. Yep, here comes the Cavalier. Yep. Like clockwork. Let's go grab an Environmental Sciences. Just keep doing our thing. Keep on keeping on. Wow, the I'm not doing anything Brutal Cathar. Interesting. Let's go good. Fetch. Oh, he's got to play with fire. What are we going to kill? The Hopeful Initiate? In this case, yes. Before it gets any bigger. Boop. Doing it now so that... Well, obviously we don't want the Cathar to flip. Thundering Raidu! Very good! Very good, very good. Alright, so, if this does not go well for us, then we are just dead. If it goes well for us, then we're not. Interesting. Interesting logic. Alright, so we go... I think we just have to go Orb into Hellkite and hope it's good enough. And if we untap, we're in decent shape. If we do not untap, well, I'll let you infer what you want. I mean, all he needs is another Brutal Cathar. Thundering Raiju can do it. I mean, it's gonna hurt one way or the other. Yeah, it doesn't do anything on its own, unfortunately. We have to untap. I needed the double red, so we couldn't leave anything open. Not that it matters, I mean. I believe that's a good game. Sure, dude. Oh, let's go ahead and hit him with the good game. Dang, Boros Blitz all day, baby. What a shame. That's, you know, that one, I feel like we would have won that on the draw, but on the play, man, that's rough. And we are back for the wrap-up. Hey, 4-3. Now, granted, I think I misspoke. Yeah, you know what I meant in that last one. If we were on the play that game, we probably would have won. We weren't. We were on the draw. That's how it goes. However, yeah, well, you know, it's always a good day when you manage a positive win rate. At least in my opinion. We went 4-3. The old classic 57% win rate. You see Boros Blitz, we are right down the middle. Right on down. We definitely, obviously, did better on the play, like anything. That mono-green matchup, man, it's all about the balance of removal versus non-removal. But I did like the matches we won. It does stink that we played so many games against Boros Blitz, but, I mean, that's the metagame right now. That's the deck you got to be expecting to see. Quick, quick, painful, with answers. You got to be ready for it. So, let's hop back over to the deck here. There we go. Alright, so, first off, let's go over the good and the bad. The good, when this deck gets going, it feels pretty awesome. I mean, you saw it in action. Misplays aside, because they were, oodles of misplays. The deck likes what it does. However, you know what? Man, I'm really torn on Orb of Dragonkind versus Magda. Because in some of those matchups, it's like having a blocker is the difference. Maybe we need more in the early game outside of just oodles of removal. At the same time, the games where we draw the oodles of removal, it is what we need. And then we can let our DAGRONS stabilize as we get that high. It's a tough one. It really is. I'd say the Cinderclasms probably can turn into something else. They were good, don't get me wrong. I mean, they can be better, but Boros Blitz seems to have edged out White Weenie for the moment, and Cinderclasm's just nowhere near as good against them. Yeah, Cinderclasm can definitely go. We'll have to trade that out for something else. I'll have to think about what that could be. Something that can handle probably the 4th Strangle. How many lands did we end up running? Let's see, we got 19, 20. So we did run the 24. If you wanted to, you could go to the 25th, but we weren't too hurt on mana there, especially with Chandra being essentially a 3-mana mana rock. I have to think about that, because I do like the deck. I do think we'll revisit it, only I do think I may try the Is It version, if only because of some of the cool little alternatives we could have. I do like Cinderclasm, but just not good enough against Boros Blitz. Yeah, I just have to think about it. I mean, it could just be, even just something as simple as, like, Roiling Eruption would be pretty decent. Just another way. So maybe, you know, a 4th Strangle and then something. Actually, it might just be, I was going to say Crush the Weak, but again, we're looking at creatures who have a butt that's usually at least 3, maybe 4. So these cards aren't going to do the best in those matchups. We got to be quick, got to be better. Definitely gonna advocate for the 4th Strangle. And then something else. I have to think about it. That's an interesting one, but yeah, that's definitely, this is the weakest element right here. I did actually like Light Up the Night, believe it or not. It not only did it put pressure on, but it also offered that flashback. We never got to flash it back, but the threat was there. If we ever top decked a Chandra, just bring it back. Plus Chandra. Yeah, that's the cool thing about it. It costs 4 mana, remove X loyalty, so you don't have to pay the X. You just basically play Chandra, add the mana, pay 4, remove all 4 counters, and boom. You not only get a 4/4. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about this, I wonder what it would be. Would it be a 1/1? I think it would be a 1/1. Because you're flashing it back. No, because I think the X does represent it. So maybe when you flash it back, it will come out the proper amount as X. So in that case, it would be a 5/5. Either way, I liked Light Up the Night. It was cheap enough to do its job in the early game, and the late game threat was nice. It really is just Cinderclasm's the weakest element here, and we never got to do the Fractal Summoning, but we didn't need it. That's probably just too silly. If I ever go overboard, just roll your eyes and go, put another Mascot Exhibition in or something else. But overall, this was fun. This was a fun way to end the potential season, depending on when it ends. Who knows? But yep, that is it for that. So hey, if you made it to the end, once again, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you for hanging out, and if you didn't like what you see, I thank you for hanging out regardless. I guess at that note, I'll just see everybody later.